Hello and welcome to DJ Fossils. Today I'm in Seaton and we're going to be heading along towards the Golden Cap. In the car park now, and just to be aware it's £6 for the day, and that is till I think 8 p.m, up to 8 p.m. The car park does close at 8 p.m. With this car park you need to get here early because it gets full, and there's a tiny little narrow road getting down here, so if you've got a big vehicle it's going to be tight, and when it is busy the road is backed up all the way up to the top and you'll be queuing for hours to get in. So be warned, there is only limited space. There's room for about probably 50 cars, but it does get packed down here in the good weather, especially on a beautiful sunny day like today. So there's a sign here with the bridge. We're going to head across the bridge and go left. I'm still sat in the car at the moment because it's a bit windy, so you can't, it'll sort of drown out the talking. So we're going to head across the bridge and across that way there towards the front, and then head that direction towards Golden Cap, which is the big bit which you'll see when we get onto the beach that way. So this is the board at Seaton. We're going to be heading up there. That's Golden Cap. As you can see, we're here. We're going to head across that little bridge, across to the beach, and Golden Cap is up there. Just be aware that the car park is cash mainly. It's £6 as I said. They do have a card reader, but there's no signal down here, so it's hit and miss whether it will work. So I would make sure you've got cash with you. So that's the car park that way. There are toilets just here as well. There's lovely cliffs all up that direction. You can walk that way. That goes towards Epp or Eep, however you want to pronounce it. I've been fossil hunting there before. You've got fishermen on the beach, but there in the distance that's Golden Cap. That's where I'm going to be heading, up to that point and around that bit round there and around the corner as well. It is still high tide. Low tide's not for about another 3 hours, but I do like to get here early, and so I can make my way along before low tide. It is a beautiful view here, as you can see. That's Lyme Regis off down there in the distance, I think. So you've got Charmouth and Lyme Regis up further. So as I'm heading along the beach, you get this lovely area here, as you can see. Belemnite. Your keel there of a ammonite. A lot of belemnite in there. So there's definitely stuff to be found in this area. Even more belemnites, beautiful ones in there. Another ammonite. So we're still a little way off from Golden Cap though. Just wanted to stop and have a look at these. So we've got this here, look. Nice bit of an ammonite there. And this gorgeously coloured belemnite there as well. That's a really nice one. I don't think you're allowed to take them out of the hard rock base, but they're not complete, and that the belemnites will just break up anyway. But that is really nice. That's beautiful. It's really well fossilised as well. Some more bits there as well. Lot to see here, very interesting. So I was just coming along, spotted these, and this one's massive, absolutely massive compared to the standard size ones that we get around normally. Really nice. And this bit along here is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, you've got a lovely bit of ammonite there. And you've got whole sections of belemnite all the way along here. Absolutely stunning. I wish there was a bit on a nice slab like that. I'd love to take a piece home, but I'm not going to cut away at that. But there is absolutely thousands of them along here. nearly got soaked. It's pretty rough waves coming in today as well. There is absolutely thousands of belemnites everywhere. I've managed to grab a couple of little pieces, but nothing exciting. But there's a lot of ammonite impressions, or very worn ones, as you can see. They're still nice to look at. Always enjoyable. I do like this one over here though. That looks really nice. Spotted this, so I was just looking at the ammonite and I spotted this next to it. So I'm going to have a little, see if that will come out. This stuff's quite softish, so I'm going to have a quick go at that. See if I can get that one out. So I managed to get it out, but it's not complete. It might clean up nicely. The other side looks reasonable once it's had a clean up. It's not a complete one though, but I'll still take it. At least I found something today. That's the best bit. But there's stuff everywhere you look along here. But you've got to beware when especially when it's wet. There are mudslides from all this bank. There is a lot of mudslides. But we're not even halfway to Golden Cap yet. Just walking along, spotted that. So there's my foot for comparison. So it's quite big. An imprint there. So there are some big ones around the area. There's a lot in that stuff there. I wouldn't bother trying to get any of them out. They look gorgeous, but they will all just break up. It's very soft. They won't be very well preserved. So I wouldn't bother with that. Leave them for other people to look at. So one of the things on my wish list is a nice belemite block. I want, like the bits we saw further back, I'd like a nice block with a lot of belemite in. I just came along, saw this beautiful nice shell on there. But I also just found that. Now it's only got one belemnite in, but it's really nice. And it's in a really nice pit of rock, and there's something else in there as well. So I'm going to take this piece. It's a really nice bit of rock. It'll prep up nicely. There's some, I think that'll look quite nice. There's just a little piece. So I'm going to take this one. Well, I've just come along to this pile here, spotted a few interesting bits. So I spotted this big rock and I thought I'd have a look at that. And then I spotted this one on there. And there's imprints all over the place. There was a couple of others I saw, but then I just spotted that inside there. So I'm going to have a split of that, see if I can get this one out. And just spotted this as well. Here we go. Not very well preserved, but it still looks nice. Might just keep that, just see if I can get that top off just as a little piece. So gonna have a look around here, see what I can get out, and I'll show you what I get at the end. So obviously I found the first one I showed you. That's the other one. Oh, so I try to get into the light. I've got it off the main bit of rock. I'm going to take that home and finish prepping that one at home. That's really nice. That's find of the day so far. Absolutely beautiful. Very well preserved. Very happy with that one. I shall continue on down that way. Just to show you, there are big ammonites in the area. There's my foot, and there's a couple of imprints. Well, probably the same imprint of the same fossil from either side. Someone's had out. Very lucky. Gonna have to hope I can find something like that myself. It'd be really nice. There is a lot of rocks, but like I said, be careful, because this lot can slide down. It is mudslides. So I just also found these lovely shells, fossil shells. That one's got two not really nice ones in it. That one's complete more or less, and looks like a tiny bit off, but they're going to be really nice. I do collect shells, bivalves, everything. This one's got one in as well. So I thought I'll just take these pieces. They're in reasonably hard rock as well. So I mean, yeah, it will break, but there are a lot of like ammonite bits in this slaty stuff here, but they're all so soft that they're just going to break up if you try and take them out, so we're not going to worry. We're getting nearer to Golden Cap now, so we'll keep going on up there now. So nearly up at Golden Cap now. Just came across these on the floor. That's a really nice shell. It's not complete though, that's the problem. You see it comes round, it's got this lovely little flat bit here, but this side's all missing, which is a shame. If that was complete, I would have had that, because I haven't got one of these. If it's here on the way back, I may just take it anyway, just because I haven't got one yet. Let's see what it'll prep up like. I'm going to hide that somewhere. And another bit of belemnite there. Yeah, I'm going to continue on up there now. Well, didn't get much further on, literally about another 10 foot, and I spotted this. Look at that. Obviously that's the size of my hammer. It would have been humongous. There's only a partial there, but wow, beautiful. Might see if I can get that partial out. I think it'll probably be loose. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I don't know if the rest of it's laying around here somewhere. I'm going to have a quick look just in case, but it looks pretty worn off there from some time, so I don't think we're going to find any more of it. But it's really nice. The colours are beautiful. So I'm going to take that. So I just thought I'd stop for a break. As you can see, Seatown right down there, and we are right up the other end now. If you're going to stop for a break, don't stop and sit under the cliff edges and the big mud patches. Where I've stopped here, there's hardly anything above me. It's just 10 foot of mud and a very long slope up there, so pretty safe. And a nice little spot to enjoy the view and have something to eat and drink. Right, we're up to the end now, and as you can see, up to the bay bit. Be very careful. This mud here that's wet, some of this you can step in it and go down 2 or 3 foot easily, get stuck. Don't be tempted to climb up across the mud either, because that could also be the same. Best route is either wait till low tide and go round over the rocks, or stick right to the edge. But even here it's still quite soft. There you go. I just sunk straight down there. But do not go across that stuff, it's pretty dodgy. So climbed up across all of that lot. Again, Seatown in the distance. And just got this headland to get round here, and that's where I'm heading to, round there. Obviously be very careful because of rock falls, things like that. You shouldn't really fossil hunt by the cliffs, but you know, just take care doing whatever you're going to do. Beautiful views from up here. And that's where I'm going to be heading to, down there, have a look through some of that rubble and the bits that have fallen along that area. Obviously, like, if you do need to be careful, look at what happened at West Bay. If some of that fell, it'd be all the way out to there. You wouldn't stand a chance, so be very careful. You hear a noise of any sort, move, get away. Well, I have to say these cliffs are absolutely outstanding, amazing, but also terrifying all at the same time. They are literally humongous. Not found anything yet, but I'm going to keep looking and I'll let you know if I do. Well, I gave this big rock here a crack, and there's lots of ammonite showing. There's little bits there. I had this piece here. There's ones there. There, sorry about the shadow. There's lots of ammonites, but unfortunately they're all not preserved. They're just going to crumble. They're not going to do anything. They're not worth trying to get out, unfortunately. So I'm going to head on round a bit, see what I can find around there. Well, I've not found a lot more. A couple of partials. That's about it really. Going to slowly make my way back, looking for more bits along there. Just met a lovely chap from Wales, having a little chat. Gave me some advice on places to go in Wales, so thanks for that. If you see the video, then thank you very much. And yeah, I'm just going to head back along there, see if we can find anything else. I'll see you shortly. Just found another little ammonite. It's only a small one. It's nice in the rock, and see if I'm going to split this rock down because it's a bit big. See if I can crack it off a bit. But it's only a little one anyway, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, it looks alright. So there are a lot of poorly preserved ammonites in the area, and I found quite a few that I just can't get out, or they just fall to pieces. There are literally hundreds of them around. But there's also lots of partials like this, like that other piece I found that was a bit bigger than this, but this gorgeous colours, and that's literally just sat in the mud there. Unfortunately the rest of it's nowhere near it, which is such a shame. And you can tell it's not had the rest of it near it for a long time. It's all really worn on the ends, but it's still a lovely little piece. I'm going to take that home as well to go with the other big piece. But yeah, so lots to be found if you want lots of little bits and pieces. You just got to look in all this mud, through all these big rocks. You'll find stuff. There's a lot here. Talking about rock falls, look at that. That chunk just hanging over the edge, waiting to fall any second. Could be in a minute, could be next week, could be next month or next year, but you never know. But it's not going to be long, I don't think, before that big piece comes rocketing down. Well, nearly back to the beach area now. Not found much else. Found one other little one, a bit water worn on the edge of a big rock, pebble. But that's about it. So I'm going to head back, and maybe I'll find some more bits along the way back. I'm hoping my shell's still there as well. The big shell that I found earlier, if it is, I'm going to grab that. And hope you enjoyed it so far. Well, back home now, didn't find anything else. Unfortunately the big shell that I found was gone. So these are my finds for the day. So a few ammonites. That one's quite a big chunky one, I like that. Not complete, unfortunately. This is beautiful, love this one. Absolutely stunning. I found this one, but it fell apart, so I've stuck it back together. Not obviously a perfect specimen, but it is still really nice. The colours are gorgeous when the sun hits it. It needs a bit of a clean. And some of the bits obviously that I found earlier, the shells, another ammonite, this lovely partial there that's got some beautiful colours. That's the biggest stone I was talking about, that's got a couple in there. I'm going to just take some layers off, you never know, there might be some more sat in there. Another shell in that one, and a little slab with a belenite on there, which looks quite nice. I'm hoping that as I take some of the matrix off, I might find a couple more sat in the middle. That'd be really good. Anyway, that's it for this video. Got another one coming soon. I'll be going down to do Lime Regis Ammonite pavement, so I'll show you all around there, show you what's down there. And I've also going to do, before that, I'm going to do a video just showing you all of my finds so far. So I've got quite a lot. And I'm building a new workshop area. I've just finished the bench area, so I'm going to lay them all out on the bench, and I'll give you a show through all of my finds up to now. So hope you enjoy those, and thanks for watching. See you all soon.